that track that you just heard was from my studio guest who's here in the studio with me right now. That track was called Winner, and my guest goes by the name of... What's your name?
Aya Bleu.
Aya Bleu's in the building. Now, I used to do like guests every single week, and I stopped doing guests for one reason or another. And the reason why I had to play more music, to be fair, I say stuff that I don't need to be saying, so I could have just whizzed through this and no one would know any different. But I actually forgot to cue up the applause for you, so I had to go and play another song. But anyway, welcome to the studio. Aya Bleu's in the building. Not Aya.
Not Aya.
Not Aya.
Everyone calls me Aya.
Aya, like Leia, as it says.
Yes.
Aya, like
she
Leia.
actually sent that.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
Yeah, she did. She did. Then that's a good point. Actually, I'm going to go into let's start off as we should do. So explain to everybody listening who you are, where you're from, and what is it that you do.
So my name is Aya Bleu, and I'm a singer, songwriter, performer from Manchester.
Okay. So not originally from Manchester, originally from London?
No, originally from Manchester.
Okay, and then moved to London and moved back to Manchester?
Yes.
Okay, so I was about to say you have a strong Mancunian accent.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I was going to say, how did that happen if you... Okay, that now makes sense.
I never lost my accent even when I was here.
I can hear it.
Yeah, it's like a unique selling point I want to keep.
Yeah, it is. What's it like being... a musician outside of London? Because people that have lived in London and moved elsewhere say it's not the same and it's quite difficult. What's it like?
I feel like being here, I've been embraced a lot more because I'm not from here, whereas I find a lot of people say, oh, I'm from London, they're not really embraced where they're from. That's how I feel about Manchester. I'm not embraced.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense because there's something different about you. So but whereas you're a Londoner, just never London.
Yeah.
So that is your selling point. It is real.
My accent's a talking point.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, so give us a bit of backstory on you. First and foremost, why the name? I'm always interested in people's names, and why the misspelling of the word blue.
So my name came about because, long story short, I had another artist name before.
Which was?
Something else. It was Taya Sophie, which is my government name.
Taya Sophie?
Yeah, Taya Sophie. So it's my first name and my middle name.
Okay.
But then I just wasn't feeling it. It doesn't feel like me anymore. And then at the time, I just wasn't very happy. And my friends were like, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. And Aya means beautiful design.
Okay.
So I was like, people just think I just took off the T and was like, just take it. Yeah. And then the blue was because I was just writing sad songs. But I didn't want to be like BLUE. Boring. So
you just changed it to the EU?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. There's no...
Oh, so there was no anyone else with a similar name and you thought, okay, just to be different, you'll just change the spelling and you're cool.
No, yeah.
Nothing like that. Okay, cool. All right. I'm always interested in people's names because there's normally like a story behind it or something. Sometimes you never know. I've asked the most random questions and got like ridiculous answers out of it. So you just never know what's going to come out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So that is you. Why did you get involved in music in the first place?
I was just not good at anything else. When I left school, I was studying to be a forensic scientist.
Okay.
And then I actually got in trouble for singing at the back of the class, and I said, I'm out. So I left.
But you have to be what's it?
Forensic
scientist. Yeah. You have to be fairly... Look, I can't even say the word. You have to be fairly smart. So you can't say you're not good at anything else. That's a lot of science, a lot of maths. Is it involved in that?
I love maths, my favourite subject.
There you go. Okay, nerd alert. Okay, right. So I love maths too. I'm not good at it, but I think it's brilliant. But no, so if you love maths and you're doing like something that involves the sciences, then you're going to be fairly intelligent.
Yeah, I guess.
So how can you be good at nothing else other than singing? There must be other things you're good at.
I mean, yeah, okay.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah, I think I am. Right. But I just feel like I'm very good at music.
Okay. And how did you find that out?
Just through school and like music teachers, and I just knew I always enjoyed it, but I didn't know that I wanted to pursue it until I was a bit older. So yeah. Okay.
And what is it that happened? I know you were singing in the class.
Yeah.
But is there something specific that happened that said, you know what, actually, I'm actually going to try and get involved in music? Other than that, like, what made you start in the first place? Because you were already singing in the class.
Yeah. I just like to sing. I like the way it makes me feel. So it just kind of started from there, but I just think I just lost passion with what I was doing at college, and I just wanted to do something different. And then when I went to music college, I just loved it. So
okay, was that in London?
No, that was in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah, Trafford Music Base with Leanne Brown, Sweet Female Attitude. She was she was my teacher.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh well, okay, all right.
Yeah, I love Leanne.
So outside of the music, outside of you being Aya Bleu, what is it that you do? What do you get up to? What do you like? What's your hobbies?
I like to go to the gym. I started running.
Now stop, because people like to go to the gym all the time. Do you actually go to the gym and do anything? A lot of my friends go to the gym, like, I'm going to the gym, and they're so unfit, and you would never know they've been to the gym ever in their life. Like,
yeah, I'm an active gym goer. I started a run club, which some people don't think is very cool.
What's that?
Just a running club where you run with like loads of people.
How far?
Only 5k, but 5k is long.
How often do you do that?
Well, I've dropped off a bit, okay?
Right,
but normally,
when's
every
the last
week.
time you did that?
Okay, we don't need to talk about that, but I do go gym 3 times a week.
Yeah, okay, all right.
But I'm not like a stylish gym babes. You know, like when you get those girls who go in the matching sets. That is not me.
You just run down.
Yeah.
To avoid the guys. Or do they still? Are they still coming? Are they still coming up?
Who knows?
Well, you're there. So are the girls? Are they still harassing?
They'll still try it, but then I look at them. I'm like, why? Have you seen the state of what I look like right now?
That means that you're better looking than you think you are.
I think it's my aura.
You give off an aura.
Yeah.
There you go. See, so embrace it. See, you're putting yourself down so much already. You've been here for like 5 minutes. All right. So what other things do you like doing? You go to the gym. Do you do any sports? Do you like reading?
I used to play netball. I love netball. I haven't played for a long time.
Okay.
I want to get back into that. That's about it. All I do is music.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a geek.
What about Netflix? What are you watching at Netflix at the moment? What series are you watching?
We just what was that thing called? My what was it called? My worst that's it. Worst ex ever. I just watched that. Beauty is Black. I was addicted to that. Did you watch it?
Never even heard of that. I saw the worst ex thing. I watched about 4 minutes and then I was like,
it was good. You should have watched it.
No, I'll tell you what you should watch actually. I don't know if you like Batman and stuff like that, but The Penguin is brilliant.
Is it?
It's not on Netflix, but it's a brilliant series. So,
is it?
Yeah.
What's that about? A penguin.
About the penguin. So you know Batman?
Yeah.
So you know the baddies?
Yeah.
Joker, Riddler, the Penguin.
I don't think I'm into that.
It's really good.
I'll try it.
Try it, and then you'll thank me later.
Okay,
Trust me.
I'll let you know.
Okay. This is the thing. So when I first saw you were coming out of a release.
Yep.
I saw it posted by Festus.
Okay.
So I thought that Festus had a new release.
Right. Okay.
So I was like, about time, because the last time you released something was about 5 years ago, something like that. Yeah.
Better Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the connection between you and Festus?
So I've known Festus for about 5 years, and we was actually in a function band together. But then COVID hit.
Okay.
Kind of didn't.
Yeah.
Nothing happened from that.
Yeah.
And then about 2 years ago, I was in Bushkin's studio.
Yeah.
Shouts to Bushkin.
Shout out Bushkin.
And I kept saying like I want to work with like more people, and he was like, I've got this guy. So I'm like, okay. So we brought this guy called Flash to the studio.
I was going to say Sweet Pea, but I could go.
Yeah, Sweet Pea. Shouts to Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
No, he brought this guy in called Flash, who's a writer. He also plays drums.
Yeah.
And then I looked behind him.
Yeah.
Festus was there. I was like, it's you. And then we just started working together. So we write together. So there's me, Festus, and Flash. We write a lot of songs together. So he was heavily involved in this one.
Next time you see him, tell him to put out some of your music. He's got an amazing voice.
He's very, very good.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so we got the new single that's coming out. Well, that's out now.
Out now.
Okay.
Yes.
We had a party for that.
We did. We had a launch. So
I wasn't invited, but it's cool. We're not talking about that, so it's all right.
I didn't know you then. That's unfair.
Facts, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the fact that I wasn't invited.
Chat to Festus. That's your boy.
All right, listen.
Thank you.
He's a joker. That boy would never reach out to me and trust me. But yeah, no. In fact, no, he should have. It's true.
Thank you.
He really should have.
I'm going to tell him.
Me and him are going to beef. How did that go though?
It was really good.
It looked like a bit of a vibe.
Yeah, we had a bit of trouble with venues and changes.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, but we still pulled it off and it was amazing. We had a really good turnout.
Have you ever had a launch party before?
Never, so that's why I was nervous. Yeah. I don't have birthday parties for this reason because I'm scared no one's going to come.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Do you ever, bit dark now. Sorry. But do you ever think about your funeral and think who's going to turn up to your funeral?
Yeah, I do.
And how many? I think about it all the time.
I reckon a lot of people will come because people go to funerals when it's too late.
I reckon it'll just be the people digging the grave and me. Like that, it was just us. No.
Yeah. I do think that.
And whoever doing the sermon, it'll be just us. That's it.
No, I'm sure you have more friends.
Yeah, but they won't come. They're busy. They're got time for me.
They're busy.
They're busy. Whatever day it is, I'm busy.
That's funny.
I always think about that though. It's really morbid. I know.
Yeah, it is morbid.
I've gone from birthdays to death. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So, but you enjoyed yourself during your launch party?
I loved it. I performed some unreleased stuff. Obviously the new stuff. Yeah, it was really good. I had the best best time.
So are you releasing an EP or an album or anything like that?
So I'm doing singles at the moment. So I'm just focusing on singles.
Yep.
The thing is, I do a lot of different genres. I was R&B. My vocals always R&B, but I do like to dabble in the dance with Diamonds and like a bit of Afro beats. So yeah, I'm just gonna see. I just love to make music. Like, I don't want to put myself in a box. So I'm just creating different things.
Are you trying to see what you prefer to do, like what really sits nicely with you, or what resonates with the audience? What is it that you're looking for?
What I like to do, because I feel like you can have like a core fan base with what you like. I don't like to really chase what the core
I hear you.
people like.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Okay, so what time we got now? So we're going to go into the ads shortly, and we've got more to talk about. So the time on the clock now is just, we've got about 3 more minutes left. So we're going to go into the next track, and the next track is going to be, let's play Feel the Same. Talk to me about Feel the Same. What's it about? What is it? What inspired it?
Feel the Same is about someone not feeling the same, but being in a relationship and you're feeling like you're not being embraced enough, and it's like, I'll do anything for this person, and they're just not feeling it.
Cool. So who weren't embracing you?
Some of the man them.
When you write, do you actually write about an actual event or a person?
A lot of it is
about your life.
Yeah.
Do you ever write about things you see on TV and try and like as a third person, just be that person, should I say, and write from their perspective?
I've never done that, but I have exaggerated a story of mine that I have seen on TV. So it's like, oh, I was in that, but yours is worse, so me put a bit of yours in there.
Diamonds on my wrist. This track's called Diamond by my special guest who's in the building. She goes by the name of
Aya Bleu.
She's in the building.
I'm lit, yeah, your fellas think I'm lit. Don't wanna waste my time. Don't wanna waste
Okay, I've kind of been told off a little bit, not much, but just a little bit, because I've not watched the video for this, and I was just saying off air, I don't watch any. You know what's so funny? Like, I don't know what anyone looks like, really. So, like being honestly, being like a radio presenter, I'm supposed to be able to point out, oh, there's that person who sings. I don't know what anyone looks like.
So I just came in here and you were like, who's that?
No, I thought that you were actually. No, I didn't really. But but I honestly don't. So some of the people that you're listening to, like, I'll know their music.
Yeah.
I know a lot about them, but I would not be able to point them out in the lineup. Like,
I hear that.
I just don't really care that much for social media that much. I use it because I have to.
Yeah.
And I just don't watch videos. But let's talk about your video. So you, I know, I'm assuming that you done the treatment for this video, or you, or did you have a team behind you?
Luckily, I had a very great team. There's a guy called Matt Snow in Manchester. He actually did my treatment. But again, on the day, we had to cut some stuff because other people.
What, let you down?
Yeah, unfortunately. But we still made it work and the video's still great.
Didn't turn up?
Yes. We're supposed to have a club scene and it's just me in the club.
Is it?
And my friend.
So, going back to your party?
Yeah, exactly. So what it is, I should have done it in London, the video, but obviously I filmed it in Manchester.
Oh, that's what you should have done, yeah. So you took footage from your
That's what I should have done. Yeah.
Oh, well, for next time.
Yeah. Or I'll just shoot in London instead of shooting in Manchester instead.
Yeah, you got
See?
better vibes in London.
Not mine.
Right? Yeah, better vibes. Okay. So as I haven't seen it, so we've got a club scene with no people. Great.
Yeah.
What else happens in
We've
this?
got a taxi scene when I'm on the way to the club.
Taxi scene with as many people in the taxi as in the club?
Yes, it's just me on the way.
Yeah, okay.
And then we've got a house scene in this really nice dress that my stylist made.
Okay. What's that? So is that you getting prepared to get into the taxi to go to the club?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's basically a club video.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, cool.
With 2 people in the club.
And the song is about diamonds on your wrists.
Yeah.
No one can tell you.
Yeah, you can't tell. Basically, it's about like, you can't tell me nothing because I am lit.
Okay.
You don't want me, but your friend does. How about that?
Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't go with your friend, by the way, to the listeners. So I'm just saying.
We spoke earlier about like songs being written from true stories. So who's this friend whose man you're gonna teeth?
No. Let's get.
Caught her now.
Let's not get it twisted. I'm not teething no one's man, but what I'm saying is, if my man is moving funny, your friends actually want me, but because I've got morals, I'm not,
that way around.
Don't be
okay.
making up stories.
Oh, so you're going to dash the man and take his friend?
No. Well,
Okay, right, that's what we're doing. Okay,
what I'm saying
all right,
is,
cool, got you.
What I'm saying is, you don't want me, but everyone else does, including your mates. But because I've got morals, I'm not going to go there. But if I wanted to, I could.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So based on the true story, which man was not really feeling you like he should be and had friends that were just eyeing you up?
Which man? You want names?
Yeah.
I ain't got no names.
Okay, cool. One day someone's going to give me a name, and there's going to be Pete for them. Like,
But you won't know them anyway. I could say John.
no, I won't know them, but they'll maybe.
Oh, they'll know them.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Okay, cool. So let's talk about other things involved in like the music process. So
yeah.
I'm always interesting. So when I off air, we were talking about edits and stuff like that. So I had a look back, and then I couldn't remember where I got the music from, like who sent it through to me. So big up Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie. Yeah.
And how do you choose who to go with in terms of promo? Like, I've always wondered, like, who, like, obviously there's so many people that you could choose to go with. How do you make a decision as to say, I'm going to go with that company, that person?
I kind of just go off recommendation with people in the industry that I trust. A lot of people have sent music to Natalie and she has got it on like 2 places. Like my last campaign, I was getting track of the week on One Extra. Thanks to Natalie. So I always go with recommendations.
Okay, cool. And so after this promo that you're doing, what is the plan for you? As you said, you're not doing any albums or any EP, just doing singles.
Yep.
But what is the plan? Obviously, you do other things involving music that you may or may not want to talk about. But the plan for you in terms of your career, like, do you set out goals or what you want to achieve for 2025, for example? I want to do this. I want to perform here. Those sort of things. Yeah.
So I think now we're coming up to Christmas. I'm definitely planning for the summer seasons now because I feel like even Diamonds is still going to be relevant in summer because of the type of music it is. So I think I'm just setting goals to have like shows, obviously new music, and just it's like kind of small goals, and just kind of taking it one step at a time instead of rushing. Like, no point in making an album with 2 fans. Not mine.
What would you say is your biggest achievement so far in your career?
Ooh, that's a good question. My biggest achievement.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be anything that's big in terms of what other people might think is, but as far as you're concerned, it made you the happiest, maybe, let's say.
My launch party was my biggest achievement.
Really?
Yes, it was. I felt like just to have like loads of love and all the people that I love in one room to celebrate like my music. Yep. Was great. Okay. I was on a high from that for a long time.
And what's your lowest low of your career so far?
Lowest low? Not being able to put out music because you're poor.
But does that really well, yeah, I guess it does stop you, doesn't it? Yeah, because you need to get...
The thing is, you can put out music, but it's like,
the quality of it, mastering and stuff.
Yeah, like it all costs money. So it's like... So between Winner and now, obviously I've not released for a few years. I've like threw out a single, but obviously it doesn't hit the same when you can't promote it the way you want to. True. But even if you've got a small budget, like you can still do things on small budgets. Yeah. Like £100, $200, like you can definitely still do it. But when you have nothing.
But remember, if you keep putting your handbag on the floor, you're going to have no money to spend on these.
Exactly, that's what it is.
I learned something new today, people. Okay, so don't put your handbags on the floor, guys and girls, 2024. Yeah. Don't put your handbags on the floor because, you're going to be poor like me. So just make sure
you got 2 bags on the floor.
2 bags on yeah, exactly. And my shoes are off. But you know what I've noticed as well? Like under the tables in restaurants and stuff now, they've got all the little hooks.
The hooks, yeah.
So they're catering for people, so they want everyone to be rich.
Exactly.
They want money in the restaurants. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to get a live performance out of you in a bit.
Yes.
But just to wrap it up, just let people know your socials and all that good stuff as well.
Yes, so you can find me on social media at Aya Bleu. That's AYABLEU _. But if you type in Aya Bleu, I'm sure you can find it.
And what should people be aware of, and what should they be looking out for in the next couple of months from you?
Just more music and more vibes.
When's your next release then?
My next release will be in around 6-7 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you know what it's going to be already?
I do.
Video for it?
I'm in the process.
Launch party for it?
Yeah, and you're invited.
Really? You're going to do a launch party for every single...
Why not? Just so you can come.
Jeez, come on. All right, listen, we're going to play a track and then we'll be back on the other side with a live performance. Aya Bleu is in the building.